Hello and welcome to another segment of KONE Conversations, a podcast featuring one-on-one interviews with various employees and subject matter experts from KONE, a global leader in the elevator and escalator industry. I'm Kevin Metz. On a frequent basis, we have the opportunity to get behind the scenes with key players and those in the field to deliver their unique insights and perspectives from KONE. On this episode, we're joined by Valdez Hails, Director of Environment, Health, and Safety for KONE Americas. Welcome, Valdez. Great to have you here today.
It's great to be here, Kevin. Thank you.
Safety is such a top priority for many companies, and especially those in the manufacturing industry like KONE. I would love to start out like we do with every KONE Conversations and talk to us about your role and the safety team's role with respect to developing a safety protocol, or really what your day-to-day looks like.
Absolutely, Kevin. As you stated, safety is a top priority within every company that is pretty much out there, especially in this industry. It's very important to ensure that those safety protocols through our programs and policies are established and are clearly communicated and understood out in the field. This is a very unique industry in which we have a lot of different business lines that we're in terms of our service and maintenance, as well as our repair, our new construction, our modernization. There's just different areas to where we go into that could be different on a day-to-day basis, and ensuring that we have the proper programs, policies, and resources to ensure that our employees are working safe and our passengers are riding safe and utilizing our equipment properly is the most important thing to us.
You do mention that you've got so many folks at different areas of responsibility with repair and technicians and those in the field and at corporate and regional offices. How do you educate or promote the adoption of such a safety protocol once you and your team do develop it?
Yeah, it starts from day one with our new hire onboarding process. We ensure that we provide our employees with an extensive background of all of the areas in which they could be working, from service, repair, modernization, new construction, and starting that online with sitting in front of a computer, watching videos, going over a question and answer type. And then at the end of that training, we have each supervisor get with that particular employee and have them demonstrate their understanding and their knowledge of that program. After that, through out in the field, we always state as a company, what gets measured gets done. So through our inspections and management audits, from our supervisors, from our managers, from our safety team, we go out there and we perform inspections to ensure that our employees are making safety a habit and ensuring that they're comfortable with understanding those expectations that we set to ensure that they're not getting into bad habits and putting themselves into a situation to where they can get injured or someone else gets injured. So we continue to assess their competency levels, and we always state that safety is a journey, not a destination, and we're always going to continually improve with our auditing and with our inspections, so they get a better understanding of what those expectations are and are comfortable with them.
It's great to hear those metrics. Having a measurable program is certainly invaluable as you do roll out such a program across a wide scale. Now, KONE, I understand, is obviously in the business of making cities better and safer places to live. I was just curious, what would be the number one thing that we should tell customers to keep their equipment safe and efficient?
It all starts with having proper and routine maintenance. I think that through our KONE maintenance method procedures, our technicians who service our customers and service our passengers riding our equipment are very committed to ensuring that that equipment is running safely. From a passenger and end user standpoint, it's just very important to ensure that we adhere to safe riding and being alert, reading the warning signs, being aware of our surroundings. Just as we tell our employees to always focus on the task at hand, we realize that through our travel and as just basic end users, is we can get out of focus and not focused on what we're doing. So just to always focus on the task at hand, utilize the equipment properly, and like we stated, be alert, read the warning signs, and aware of our surroundings and others.
In prior KONE Conversations, we did talk about health and well-being solutions, including handrail sanitizers and so on and so forth. But from a service standpoint, how has safety been impacted or changed with the pandemic?
Well, I think that everything has been impacted, let alone the safety standards. One of the things that we did as a company is information is key. And it was a lot of the unknown to all of us when it came to the pandemic. We wanted to put together a team and get guidance out there on communication to our field, those out in the front line who still had to continue to serve our customers to ensure that they are kept safe. New protocols were put into place in terms of, obviously mask wearing, in terms of PPE, in terms of general cleanliness, hand sanitizing. We ensured our employees were provided with the masks, sanitizer, and just general communication measures to keep everyone in the loop and everyone comfortable to know that we're in this together. We're going to make sure that everyone's safe, even during these unknown times.
Now, you and your team also have an area of responsibility with sustainability. And I was wondering what you might be able to share about KONE as a company, perhaps on a global scale, and how they are looking to be a more sustainable company or promote those sustainable spaces.
Absolutely. This is a big initiative within the company, is just sustainability from a stance of being a good custodian to our environment. This has been something that isn't really new to KONE. Obviously, we do have new goals with our being carbon neutral by 2030, but also prior things to which we were involved with the environment is a measurement from our operations that we perform, is ensuring that we have proper recycling procedures and different waste streams and are disposing of materials in a proper way.
Valdez, well, actually, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights and perspectives on safety, the environment, and sustainability. Appreciate you being here.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Be sure to visit kone.us and our YouTube channel for an archived copy of today's episode, and kone.com for more information on KONE's commitment to the environment, safety, solutions, and technology. Watch our social media channels for information about upcoming guests on future podcasts. I'm Kevin Metz. Thanks for being here, and join us again for more KONE Conversations.
The information presented in this program is relevant and current as of the time of production. Copyright 2021, KONE Incorporated.